Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sally hides her feelings from Adam, and Summer and Kyle clash at the Abbott mansion. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. On Crimson Light's patio, Lily tells Billy she's serious about him leaving the company. She spent the day defending partnering with him. She cares about him putting a target on the company, and like it or not, Victor's coming after the company. The merger was his idea and it's weakened the company. They are vulnerable right now and it's because of him. You are the problem. So, you need to go. Billy's not afraid of Victor and disagrees that the company is in danger. Lily says that's the problem and he made everything worse by confronting Victor. Billy asks if he's supposed to give up now. This is a crazy decision that she can't make on her own. Lily thinks if he thought about it, he'd agree it makes sense. He brings instability to everything he does. Billy argues she hasn't given this a chance. It's different. Lily says it's always different. She can't allow him to take the company down with him. Billy learns people have questioned her leadership and finds it horrible. He can't believe she's buying the crap they're selling. Lily shrugs. I'm sorry. Billy asks what Victor said to her. It's insulting that she'd turn on him this easily. Lily tells Billy she's not trying to insult him. This is purely a business decision. Billy argues that Jill gave him her power and this is not her call to make. Lily asks if he wants Abbott Chancellor to succeed. He does. Lily thinks him being front and center puts them at risk. She's sure he can see the truth in what she's saying. Would he consider taking a more low-key position and let her be the face and voice of the new Chancellor image? He can work behind the scenes. If he's not publicly leading the company, there's nothing for Victor to go after. Is this something he could accept? Abby and Devon settle in at the jazz club for a date night and kiss. They feel like it's been forever since they've done this. Abby muses that Devon's been preoccupied with work, and Lily staying behind with Billy didn't make things easier. Pivoting away from work talk, Abby wants him to focus on her all night. They kiss. On the dance floor, Abby turns back to work and asks, "When can we go on vacation?" Devon chuckles. Abby whines that they need a vacation and to relax, like now. She thinks they have a window. Devon reminds her the company is transitioning. Abby says that's why it's the perfect time. They need to rejuvenate before working together as a team. She kisses him, but he won't be coaxed. He doesn't think it's the right time. Abby asks, "Ok, Devon, what is going on? Is something bothering you that you haven't told me about?" Devon says he just cares about his sister. Abby senses there's something else. Devon admits it's her dad. He had a conversation with him, and he's got something planned for Billy and Chancellor. He doesn't want Lily getting caught in the crossfire. He should be there if she needs him. Abby points out that Lily is smart and capable. She won't let Billy ruin things. I think you and my dad need to give her more credit. At the Abbott mansion, Summer tells Jack and Diane that Harrison is finally asleep. They recap that he started feeling sick after eating at the club and wanted to come home. Summer worries she should take him to the ER. Jack and Diane aren't as concerned. Kyle walks in and asks, "What happened?" Summer asks what he's doing back. Kyle says never mind that. How is Harrison, and what the hell did you let happen to my son? Summer and Kyle bicker as she explains he has a stomach flu and hollers that she will handle it. Jack intervenes to say that there's no need for this as Harrison is asleep, and he's doing better. Summer asks if she has someone spying on her. Diane admits she called him. Kyle complains about Summer not keeping him in the loop. Luckily he was in New York still and hadn't left for Paris. He wouldn't have left without making sure his son is okay. He goes off to do that. Summer can't believe Diane called Kyle behind her back and accuses her of trying to make her look bad in the custody battle. She exclaims that she can't trust anybody around there anymore. Jack says there's no conspiracy to make her look bad. If the tables were turned, she'd have wanted to know Harrison was sick. Kyle reappears and Summer tells him he can go hop on his jet. Kyle's not going anywhere, but she can. He tells her she can go back to her suite at the athletic club, and he'll call and let her know in the morning how Harrison is doing. Sally, asleep on the sofa at home, awakens when Adam comes in. He says Connor couldn't wait to get back in his own bed at Chelsea's. He was all smiles on the plane ride. Sally's glad to hear he was happy to get back to his things, but Adam realizes she's off and asks, "What's wrong?" Sally insists she's fine and is just dazed from dozing off. She asks to hear more about Connor. Adam says he's definitely in a better place. The coping tools suddenly all started to make sense for him. Sally's glad. Adam says he still has a lot of work to do on an outpatient basis. Sally's happy for all of them. Adam says she doesn't look all that happy. "Did you have a bad dream or something?" Sally lies that she did and insists again that she's fine. She offers to make him a sandwich. Adam could use a drink. He tells her it's good to be home and goes up to change. Sally hides the pink baby hat in her purse. Adam questions Sally not having gone to bed yet. Sally says she ran into Billy and they had a long talk. Adam doesn't know what he's after, but he managed to put Chelsea on edge. It's like he's looking for trouble. Sally says Billy knows something is going on with her. Adam thinks he wants something to be wrong so he can ride in on his white horse and rescue her. Sally says he just wants to help her. Adam sighs that he's not sure how long those two can make it as a couple. Sally frowns. "What would make you say something like that?" Adam thinks Chelsea can do better than Billy Abbott. Sally knows he and Billy have a history, but to predict they'll break up is pretty harsh. Adam complains that Billy always puts himself first. Sally argues that hasn't been her impression at all. He's been supportive throughout this entire Connor thing, even toward him. Adam insists Billy is too self-destructive to have any relationship for any length of time. It's highly likely they'll break up. Sally asks if he wants that to happen. Adam says he does, so Billy won't have influence on Connor's life. Sally reminds Adam Billy literally saved Chelsea's life. Adam says Billy's a ticking time bomb. Wait and see. On Crimson Light's patio, Billy mocks Lily deciding what's best for Chancellor over Jill. She gave him her voting rights. If she's not on board with that, maybe she should walk away. He's doing exactly what his mother wants him to do, and he's not going anywhere. With that, he walks out. At the jazz club, Devin complains about their romantic evening being hijacked by talk of Lily and Billy. Abby says it started with her wanting a vacation and presses him to agree. Devin will check his schedule. Abby kisses him and suggests they head home. They're about to exit the club when they run into Billy, who is coming in. Billy doesn't care if Devin likes him, but asks him to stop filling his sister's head with lies about him. He accuses him of trying to blow up his career. Devin thinks it struck a nerve, so deep down he must realize it's true. He can't tell him what to say to Lily, and wonders why Billy finds it so hard to admit he has a problem. Maybe one day he'll realize it's not just him, but everyone, who is right in what they say about him. Maybe that will make him want to change for the better. At the Abbott house, Jack tells Kyle he can't force Summer to leave when Harrison is sick. He tells her she can stay in a guest room. Summer thanks Jack. She'd hate not to be there if the boy wakes up and asks for her. Summer leaves the room and Jack tells Kyle he hates this. Kyle blames Summer. He thanks his mother for alerting him and walks out of the living room. At the club bar, Billy drinks until he takes a call from Chelsea, saying they got home earlier than expected. She wants to see him, but can't leave her son. Billy understands. They'd agreed to meet up tomorrow morning. Billy can't wait to have her arms around him. At home, Devin kisses Abby's neck and undresses her slowly. They kiss as her dress drops to her ankles, and then fall onto the bed to make love. At the Abbott house, Jack points out to Diane that although Kyle thanked her, it's hardly a ceasefire. They agree they'd do anything to get past this. Jack has to believe Kyle will come around eventually. He's worried about Summer and Kyle's fighting as well. The person most affected by it will be Harrison. Perhaps they should focus on trying to calm their storm. At Adam's place, Sally asks if he's coming to bed. He says he'll be up in a minute. He wants to check in with Chelsea to see how Connor's doing first. She goes upstairs and he texts Chelsea. As he walks past Sally's purse, Adam notices the pink baby hat. Realization dawns and he exhales. At the club, Billy picks up his phone and calls Lily, who is in Chancellor Park. She answers and says she wants some peace and quiet to get her thoughts straight. Billy asks her to listen. "I have an idea." At the Abbott house, Summer tells Kyle that Harrison is awake and the worst of it has passed. He's asking for his dad. Kyle goes upstairs.